Amanda Seyfried and Thomas Sadoski's love story is one for the books. They met in the most romantic of places, the theater. It was 2015. They were both part of the off-Broadway play, The Way We Get By. Amanda was a rising star, known for films like Mean Girls and Mamma Mia. Thomas had made his mark on Broadway and TV shows like The Newsroom. They were both in other relationships at the time. Still, a spark ignited between them. Amanda was drawn to Thomas's humor and intelligence. He loved her infectious laugh and down-to-earth personality. They spent hours talking backstage, sharing stories and dreams. Their connection was undeniable. But fate had other plans, at least for the moment. The play ended, and they went their separate ways. Amanda continued to shine in Hollywood. Thomas focused on his acting career, taking on challenging roles on stage and screen. They both experienced ups and downs in their personal lives. And then, a year later, fate intervened once again. In 2016, Amanda and Thomas found themselves reunited on the set of the film The Last Word. This time, the timing was perfect. Both were single and ready for love. The spark they felt a year earlier reignited. Their on-screen chemistry was electric, a reflection of the real-life connection blossoming between them. Working on The Last Word brought Amanda and Thomas closer than ever. They spent long hours together on set, their bond deepening with each passing day. They discovered shared passions, from their love of animals to their desire to make a difference in the world. Their conversations flowed effortlessly, filled with laughter and heartfelt honesty. It quickly became clear that this was more than just a fleeting romance. This was the real deal. Within a few months of dating, Thomas knew Amanda was the one. He popped the question, and Amanda, without a moment's hesitation, said yes. They were engaged. News of their engagement sent ripples of excitement through Hollywood and beyond. Everyone adored Amanda's genuine spirit and Thomas's charming wit. Fans couldn't wait to see what the future held for this picture-perfect couple. But true to their down-to-earth nature, Amanda and Thomas had a different vision for their wedding. They wanted something intimate and meaningful, something that reflected their love story. In March 2017, Amanda and Thomas surprised the world by eloping in a secret ceremony. It was just the two of them, exchanging vows in a private and deeply personal setting. Amanda wore a simple yet elegant Free People dress, proving that true love doesn't need all the bells and whistles. They celebrated their union with a cozy brunch at Chibo on Sunset Boulevard, savoring the joy of their commitment. But their happy news didn't end there. Shortly after their elopement, Amanda and Thomas welcomed their first child into the world, a beautiful baby girl named Nina. Parenthood came naturally to them, their hearts overflowing with love for their precious daughter. They embraced the joys and challenges of raising a child, navigating diaper changes and sleepless nights with a mix of laughter and exhaustion. Amanda and Thomas were determined to create a stable and loving home for Nina. They decided to move away from the hustle and bustle of Hollywood, finding solace in a charming farmhouse in upstate New York. Section 4. Balancing Parenthood and Hollywood. Life on the farm was a welcome change for the couple. They traded red carpets for rolling hills, their days filled with the simple pleasures of country living. Amanda and Thomas found joy in tending to their garden, collecting fresh eggs from their chickens, and spending quality time with Nina. Of course, their careers remained important to them. Amanda continued to take on challenging roles, proving her versatility as an actress. She starred in the highly anticipated Mamma Mia. Here we go again, bringing her musical talents to the big screen once more. Thomas continued to grace both stage and screen, captivating audiences with his undeniable talent. Their careers often took them away from the farm, but Amanda and Thomas made sure to prioritize their family. They juggled their busy schedules with grace and determination, always making time for family dinners and bedtime stories. In 2020, their family grew even bigger with the arrival of their son, Thomas. Now a family of 4, their farmhouse was filled with even more love and laughter. Amanda and Thomas were grateful for the opportunity to raise their children in a peaceful and nurturing environment. Section 5. Life Beyond the Red Carpet. Amanda Seyfried and Thomas Sadoski's life on the farm is a world away from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. They embrace a simpler way of life, finding joy in everyday moments. Their home is a haven, filled with the warmth of family and the pitter-patter of little feet. Despite their busy careers, Amanda and Thomas make time for what matters most, their family. They cherish their roles as parents, instilling in their children the values of kindness, compassion, and respect. Their love story is an inspiration, proving that true love conquers all.